Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, second chapter. I am the RN Genius, but you may call me Eric, and in the last episode we started chapter 5. And the first 10 minutes they told us about what the next chapter would be about. We saw a conversation between Lucci, Walter and Campanella. They are up to something, and Campanella is not up to anything good this time. He's gonna call forth the Ark or something. I don't know what that's gonna be about. At the same time, Löwe and Weissmann went to Nebel Valley, and they were talking to what seemed like a dragon. This is gonna be troublesome, but for the moment we are in Roland, pursuing a little bit of a quest. As we most of the time are. We're looking for a man who collects old books. It's such a relief that Luke woke up and it was just fine. The fog's clear too. Perhaps I should get Red out of the house for once. Haha, it might not be bad to go on a date like the old days. You look like a messy book collecting type. You have an old recipe book? Ah, Estelle, what is it? Nothing too important, really. Just kind of admiring your massive collection of books. Indeedy. I'm quite proud of my collection. Collecting old books is my calling, and this is my cathedral, more or less. Old books as a calling? I wonder, maybe it's worth asking. A bit of a wild grasping at straws never hurt anyone. You've lost me, I'm afraid. Estelle explained that she was looking for Bloom's recipe book as part of a guild quest. So that's the story. It's the wildest of guesses, but I don't suppose you have that book? Miss Bloom's recipe book, right? Oh yeah, I asked her to give that to me a while back. What, wait, seriously? Sure, she said it had a lot of traditional local recipes, so I wanted to make sure I preserved it. I asked her for it, and she entrusted it to my care. Okay, cool. Yeah, that sounds right. Grope for straws, and eventually you come up big. Let's have a look at the infinite wisdom of the ancients, then. Do you mind, Red? I don't mind at all. The hitch would be, I'm not entirely sure where it is, come to think of. It's definitely in my archive, I know that much. I think it would be faster if you just search yourselves. Oh yeah, sure, we search ourselves. I mean, we are the ones asking the favor, really, so we can handle that at least. Alrighty. No. Is there only one? Oh man, she's better at looking than I thought. Bloom's recipe book is on the shelf. Piffle. Words. Read it. Pepper and herb puchero with bone-in meat. Aged miso ×1. Maple sugar ×2. Fresh herb ×5. Black pepper ×4. Vintage wine ×1. Kibbled salt ×5. Dragon beans ×2. Juicy bone ×2. After giving the bone-in meat a salt rub, shred and add herbs. Prepare as you would a typical puchero. Add a touch of fish coulis as a finishing touch, if available. Keep an eye on the thickness when heating. Received recipe copy. Okay, got the recipe written down. To be totally honest, I'm not sure it makes any sense, but we can leave figuring out to the professionals. We have the ingredients list at least, so let's go and report. Let's. Hey Estelle, how's the investigation going? Right, well, we found a recipe. Whoa, you already found it? Man, you guys are fast. Bracers are incredible. Might want to hold that praise. Oh, why's that? Well, you see, They explained that the recipe they found was an altered version of the original. I see, so that's it. Still can't be too greedy. I'll call it a job finished with that recipe. Sorry, Denzel. It would have been best if we had found the original, but... the basic parts probably won't be that different. I'll smooth over the rest with my instinct and experience. Pretty confident. As expected from a professional chef. Well, anyway, let me go over the results of our investigation. Estelle read off the details of Bloom's recipe. I see. It's more or less what I'd expected, but it does use some surprising ingredients. Alright, now I can really get to cooking this. So, then we're all done here? Yeah, pretty much. Is what I'd like to say, but I also asked for the ingredients. True, that was part of the job. Shall we go and collect them then? Just a sec. Yeah, we've got everything. Of course we got everything. Because I'm playing as me, Eric. Ooh, good work. Now we're set. Whenever I can make the meal that'll satisfy the old man, or whether I can make a meal that'll satisfy the old man or not, the rest is up to my skill. Alright, bang a gong. We are on. I see. So you couldn't find the original recipe? Yeah, I'm really sorry. We asked a lot of people, but in the end we never found anyone who knew it. We're terribly sorry, sir. No, ultimately it was my selfish request anyway. You don't need to be so worried. Well, I'll admit it's a bit sad to know I'll never taste that flavor again though. But, Radford, it might be a bit early to give up. Oh? I'm sure the meal I made will be close to that flavor. The recipe you guys brought still has a nostalgic flavor. Yes, and while you all are talking, it's getting cold. Haha, yeah. It looks pretty good. You should eat it while it's hot. Really, I'd like you to think of us watching on the sidelines. I've been sitting here dealing with such a lovely smell for a while now. Hey, my stomach is rumbling. We got to talking a bit too much. Well then, let me have at it. This is a bit nerve-wracking. I know this flavor. What is it? This is it. This is the stew I ate in my dreams. Woohoo! Oh my. My. Really? Yes, really. It's not even slightly different from the nostalgic flavor I remember. What I wanted to eat, what I dreamed of eating, was exactly this. That's incredible, Denzel. You perfectly replicated a recipe from a dream. I mean, I was pretty confident in it, but that's a bit too generous. No, don't be humble. The meal is perfect. This is what I wanted in every way. It brings me back to those last days of my youth. The girl I admired was ever so good at this recipe. I shed many manly tears the day she wed. Well, this is getting a bit soppy. Never heard of that. Sounds like you were quite the passionate one in your youth, old guy. The special privilege of youth. The privilege of youth indeed. Everything has changed since then. Even that angel of a girl is now a dried apricot. Who are you calling a dried apricot, you old fart? That voice is... Miss Bloom? Really, too bad mouth a lady in front of such a crowd. You're as twisted as an old man as ever you. No, it was just a play on words. That is it, ma'am. We don't see you here much. What is it, ma'am? We don't see you here much. Yeah, it's been a while. These people came by my home to ask about the recipe a bit ago and, well, I was curious, so I came by to see. Ah, so this recipe's... Yes, it's a cooking style passed down in my family. The stew was my best recipe when I was a girl. I made it often for Redford here. So that means... The girl this old man admired was... Time is a cruel master indeed. What did you say? Nothing. Well, one way or the other, I'm just happy to see people eating this old recipe again. Here, since I've come down all this way, let me make it for the first time in a while. You all should enjoy the flavor of tradition yourselves, but you're gonna have to gather in the ingredients. What do you mean you already have them? For God's sake, what are you people? Bracers these days. Hooray! Don't mind if I do! Yeah, please. I'd love the chance to observe some of the tricks to this recipe firsthand. Well, then let me borrow the kitchen. Learned pepper pottage recipe. And one bracket is white and one bracket is red. And that is gonna be the best recipe in all of history. Quest nostalgic recipe completed. Ooh. What is this recipe all about? Pepper pottage. Cures KO? Ah, to go. Man, that's good. Stew recipe used piquant spices to enhance appetite. I can only make one of them, but I made it. I only had 5 more kibbled salt. That's fine. Thank you for everything today. I'm sorry to take up your time. Thanks to you I had a chance to recall a nostalgic flavor. Bloom still got the stuff, yes sir. Her cooking skills have only gotten better with age. It seems the years weren't wasted. Hey, no, never mind. Do you sell it now? Do you sell it now? You do not sell it. That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna have to buy a lot more kibbled salt then. Or not have to, but I'm going to buy a lot of more kibbled salt. Because I just used it up. And at some point I would like to check if I have actually... you know, if I have actually managed to buy all the possible food items, which I highly doubt, but in the end, very last thing probably, I'm gonna try to cook every single meal. There is an achievement for that, I'm not gonna get it, but I might as well try. Next thing on my to-do list. Drink your liquor, do not be drunk by it. Anton, not yet. Mine commission, Chief Gatan. I'm first going to head to the forest. Because I missed something in the forest. I missed a fishing spot. Well, not missed per se, but I wasn't able to check it out at the time when I went there, so I'm gonna have to do that right now. Oh, no frames, please come back to me. Oh, the frames are not good with this one. I have also prepared a cup of tea. That's real odd. And it tastes dull. I kind of I kind of messed up there. Oh well. Got honey inside of it, and it's actually not just the... It's not... It's actual tea. It's not just from... It's not just bought, but it's the one that my grandmother had in her garden, and I took a little bit with me when I came back from that family event that was going on today. That's also the reason why there is 2 recording sessions on one day instead of one big one. That's okay. Random rambling on the side, but then again, this is a Let's Play. What do you expect from a Let's Play? You're still here! Those weird-ass things are still lurking around in this forest. Guess you can't help that much. Boom. Do 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 do. Oh well, the flavor of the tea is kind of off though. That's what I wanted to say there. Huh? I can go over here, can't I? Yeah, I can. Those are so creepy, aren't they? Is that only me? Might only be a me thing. Lost in trapped in an illusion here, huh? There is that fishing spot. Nothing hidden here? Where did she stick that damn gospel? I wonder. Hook, line, and sinker. Of course, I'm gonna try to fish with the tiniest one first. I've got 1 row. Oh, game, not now. Never mind that. Is that just because of that fishing spot, or... Oh my god. Let's try that again. That was odd. Never mind, let's completely ignore that ever happened. Just the hiccups. Not gonna happen again. Never gonna happen again. Third hit. Rock Eater. Well, 100 Earth Zeppeth. What am I ever gonna do with those? Dumplings. Good hit. Liberl Carp, of course. Whatever would I find here, except for the Liberl Carp. It's not like there's like 10 fish that I haven't found yet. No, no, no. It's not the case at all, because there is only Liberl Carps remaining. Do 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 do. Skull pendant. Recorded Mistwall fishing spot in Bracer notebook. Okay. How many fish am I still missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I've already found so many. Oh well. I've tried my best. There's not much more that I can do. I don't want to fight you guys. You don't give me, like, any benefit. There's no benefit of fighting you guys, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna run away. Because I don't need the experience, I don't need the Zeppeth, they don't give too many Zeppeth, and they don't have a rare drop that I'm interested in, so why would I fight them? It doesn't make sense. You know? But that fishing spot was good. Maybe Percy's gonna be happy now. Happy. If you're happy, give me a fucking fishing rod. I did not say a bad word there. I did not. You misheard. Must have misheard me. I never say bad words. Not in during Let's Plays anyways. You know what the bad thing about tea in summer is? It's real hot! And it doesn't make it any better! But it's good for the throat. Oh hey, Bracers, good work. Well then, let's hear how it's going. Estelle reported on the state of the investigation. I see. It's not exactly perfect, by the looks of it, but I think you've investigated plenty. Many thanks, you've really done well. With an investigation report this good, I can return to headquarters with my rod held high. So then, our job's done, in other words? Yep, that's what it means. But first, let me just say good work. Woo, we did it! I'm a bit tired from walking all over. Yeah, it was kinda hard, but I got to fish for the first time in a while, so I'm pretty happy. Seems it was a good break. Well, glad to hear that. I've left the formal reward with a guild, so that's taken care of, but since it's come up, here, take this too. Yes. Metal Rod Trident. Oh? Heh, pretty nice, right? It's a specially made rod exclusive for big catches. I'm sure you'll be able to use it. Let me offer this as my personal thanks for a job well done. You sure? This is an awfully nice rod. Yep, positive. The Fisherman's Guild does not hesitate to invest in the development of and standardization of fishing culture. Oh, but anyway, can't stay to chat. I've got to get back to the capital and deliver the investigation report. Ah, okay. Take care on your way to the capital. I guess this is goodbye then. You really helped me out today. Keep up the good work, okay? If you get the chance, drop by the headquarters in the capital. Look forward to it. Dope! Dope! That's what I wanted to find. That's why I went to that fishing spot. Now I can, well, burn through my, saved up carps. And I am not even swearing. Usually when I say carp, I am, well, rephrasing another word. If you've watched my Racketeer Let's Play, I am sure you know what I mean. Okay, we're headed back to that fishing spot. Yes, I know. It's a long way to walk. I know. And just for a fishing spot, I can already tell you there's not going to be more than fishing in the rest of the episode. I'm just going to check out every fishing spot and throw like 5 carps in there. And that's going to be that. So, if you don't want to watch this, don't watch this. In the next episode, there's going to be more side quests. And 2 episodes after that, there's not going to be side quests. Instead, there is going to be story. But I'm not 100% certain on that. I'm just pulling that number out of my ass right now, so yeah. But in a bit there's gonna be story, and it's gonna be good. Metal Rod Trident. I can't use the eel? I only have 1 trout, but 32 carps. Oh, nothing here, huh? Oh. Come on. Okay, that's not the spot then. That's all I needed to check. All I needed to check. Boom, boom, boom. Do 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 do. Do do. Do 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 do. These weird unicorn fish are so random. Just random is a good word of putting it. I don't know. Okay, next fishing spot is directly at that bridge. And not you, you're not a fishing spot, I don't want to hurt you. I wish there was a good place to farm bait around here, but I haven't found one. I haven't found one, and that's the reason I'm not going to look for one as well. I feel like I fought almost every fight here, and if I don't find a fight that is extraordinarily useful in terms of getting bait, I generally don't farm for it. Snakehead. Lucky Fang times 2. Snakehead. Lucky Fang times 2. We already went through that. That's a lot longer. Leathery tail times 3. Salmon, sorry bud. Leathery tail. I don't think I like the snakehead a lot. I kinda caught that fish before the input was showing up, so... Yeah, that was skill. Clairvoyance and all. Yeah. That was not luck. Nope, never mind that. A large ferocious fish that prefers stagnant water can actually breathe there for short periods, so it's sometimes found on shore. Trout, carp, salmon, frog. Record length 175. I've caught 7 of them. Oh well. They're not particularly good. Let's look in the sewers. After that, look at... Where's... Bright Family Home. Look at the Bright Family Home directly after this one. Seriously, there's 3 fishing spots directly here. It's weird. What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be on the way to my father's residence. Well, that was quite the meeting here. Alrighty. Let us fish a bit. We got carps. Carps all day long. Carp up and down along the... Never mind what I just wanted to say there. What is a snakehead worth? Not much. And the leathery tail is not doing much either. Lucky Fang and leathery tail, I don't think those are as worth as they, well, as a couple of Zephyr would be. Let me say that. I really enjoyed those rainbow trouts a bit more. Second to last fishing spot that I know of. And the last fishing spot is on the Milk Main Road. I bet I could fish here. Probably nothing good. Do 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 do. Okay. Quickly, I'm actually gonna check if that door at the end of this tunnel is still locked. Because, you know these game makers, man. Nope, still locked. I would have expected some kind of gambler book there at this point. Because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm just not... They're just not there. They're just... I don't know how you're supposed to find those if they're non-existent. That is a good way of hiding them. Not putting them in the game at all. But... I don't think that is the intended thing. So they've got to be somewhere. Oh well. It's not like it's that important to find them, but still, I would like to. But I want to do it on my own, so if you tell me it's not the way I want to do it. Another metal rod, another carp. Are you gonna tell me that you can't fish here? There it is, snakehead. Oh, come on. Alright, I'll take it. That's gorgeous. So give me more. Why didn't you do that before? It got away! Oh man, it got away again? You gotta be kidding me. I shouldn't drink tea while fishing, but I am still gonna do that. Dope! More! Give me more! Nah. Come on, give me the good stuff. The juicy time Zeppeth. Time Zeppeth are hard to come by. And they are easy to be spent. That's not what I'm looking for. Come on. It really is hard to come by time Zeppeth. Oh, no, it's not. It's as easy to come by time Zeppeth as it is every kind of Zeppeth. But if you like synthesize a quartz, it usually, when it comes to time Zeppeth, you like have to pay 400 of those, and then another 200 space Zeppeth and another 200 mirage Zeppeth. As opposed to for example, an HP 3 quartz. It takes 200 blue Zeppeth to synthesize. Not 400, no. Oh well. Can't do much about that. 50 times Zeppeth, that's what I want to see. Even though 50 is not a lot. 100 is what I consider to be a lot, but we have not found that yet. 175 is the max length I got. I mean, you are correct. That is a length that everybody would be pretty impressed with. But still, I want to get bigger. I want to get this thing bigger. I want to get this thing to give me 100 times Zeppeth. It's not it, buddy. That's not it. I'm going down to 10 carps. Ooh. Celestial Bomb. It's not what I wanted to see either, but that's apparently the best thing that I can drop. $161? Yeah, it's gonna have to cut it. So, gonna head back. Boop, boop, boop. We're in Roland. Alright. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And I hope I will see you in the next episode as well. 101 episodes already. And there's gonna be a third chapter to this as well. Man. The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky is one of the greatest game series I've ever played. I'm glad I'm doing this. I hope you're enjoying yourself as well. And I hope I will see you in the next episode as well. Until then, bye-bye.